Hello, welcome to the channel, and today I was going to talk to you about kind of the lessons learned so far in the Sealed War of the Spark tournaments that you can do. Kind of, what I've noticed people are playing, what works best for me. So far I've run the board 3 times out of 5, which I think is pretty good. So let's get started, and I'll kind of show you my thought process, and we'll play a couple games. So let's enter this one here. Open your packs. Now, the one downside to Sealed is that you're kind of driven by what you get out of these main packs here. I like the look at this because I think black is a pretty strong color as far as drafting or even sealed in this Sealed Limited in this set. So let's give it a let's see what else we have. There's a few things I'm looking at specifically. So let's go over here to black. Okay, so I really like this Caius Ghost form. It works great on your Planeswalkers. This guy's not bad. I really wanted those Vraska's finishers. Those are excellent in this draft. But one thing that goes good with black is red. So I've noticed black and red kind of takes me the furthest. In this particular hand, I did not get a whole lot of red or black, but I do see some good options here. So here's what we're gonna do. You have to excuse me. I got some water here. I've got a cough I'm trying to shake. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna start with our black and red cards. For starters, this guy, is he's an okay finisher, I guess. I'm gonna play him anyway because he's decent. This guy is pretty good. These are not too bad. For 2, you get a decent blocker, and you get to buddy out a zombie. The ghost form, this is not too bad. This guy's not too bad. Tithe Taker's good. And this is not too bad if you're looking to kill him. Of course, Soren's Thirst is good too. Before we get to red, let's look at our black and red. Now this isn't too bad. Sacrifices an artifact, creature, or planeswalker. A lot of times, they only have 1 planeswalker out at a time. Sometimes they have 2, but if you can cast this at a time, it's on your turn, so they can't like instant 1 out or something like that. So we're definitely gonna do that. Dreadhorde Butcher is excellent. He just seriously carried the load for me one of those drafts. This is black and red. I'm gonna play that. Now this is black and green hybrid. I can play it in this deck. I'm gonna come back to it. I do like it because you can create Death Touch tokens. Probably gonna add it. You know what? I'm just gonna add it. And that's red and white. All right. So now let's look at our red. This guy turns out to be real good. Turret Ogre. That's actually not too bad. I haven't seen that yet in play. I bet we're gonna try it. Up to 2 target creatures get +2/+2. We're definitely gonna do this. This works great on the Dead Horde Butcher. Let's go over here. This is excellent. I gotta put that in there. The Burning Prophet, I've seen it be okay. The nice part about it, really, is that you can scry when you play those non-creature spells, so that includes your planeswalkers, and I find that really helpful when you're playing with such a limited deck, so we're going to throw that in there. I like to run, at this mana curve, probably only about 15 lands. I'm going to finish putting, let me put some more things in here first. We were looking at 7, let's put more creatures in there. Sacrifice creature, gain 1 life, draw a card. I'm not a huge fan. Let's go back and look at our... Well, this one I do like. And I got kind of a low curve at the moment. This isn't too bad. Do I have large creatures in this deck? I will have some large creatures in this deck. It's not a bad way to go. He's a 4/3. And I am going to need some flying blockers. We're going to put him in there. And what else do we have here? So we're looking at a pretty low curve. I could use some 3s, maybe even stand another 4. What do we got here? So this I don't mind. We're gonna put another one of those in there. I have 2 of those. Now this draws 2 cards, and it creates a token effectively, or makes your tokens bigger. Not bad. I'm not a huge fan of discarding cards. What's this guy? 4, 4. You know what? I like that. Kind of lower on the curve right now. This I find disturbing. This Masker Girl. I mean, it's a board clearer, but I don't know that I want to clear my side of the board. That probably has more specific of a use in a combo deck or a mid-range type deck. Alright, so we need a few more cards. I guess we can throw this guy in there as a 2/3. I mean, if you get your Planeswalker down to 1 and you don't find any use for it, that's actually not bad. You can trash one of your uncommon Planeswalkers if they're down to 1 counter and their ability's not very good. Might as well. And so what do we got here? We have 38 cards. We're actually going to... What is that? That costs 6. That costs 5. That's actually pretty decent. Yeah, I'm liking that one a little bit better. So what are we at now? 13 creatures, 9 non-creatures. This is going to be a tight deck. I don't have... I mean, they didn't give me much black and red to work with, but I'm definitely going to commit to it. You know, this isn't too bad. This will keep tokens out there. You can help trash their hand. Do that. As far as lands go, I mean, I've got a few high curve ones here. I like to run 15, and I think 17 is too high. The distribution is a little bit swamp heavy, so let's actually get rid of 1 swamp, 1 mountain. That brings us down to 15. I like running 15. Alright, so let's do, what else we got here? Let's go ahead and play this guy. He's going to be a decent blocker. And we're going to play this, another one of these. Okay. Not the best set of black. I really like the Aid the Fallen card. Excellent. I like the Spark Harvest. I didn't get any of those in this sealed, but I do have some good things to work with. So the goal here is going to be trying to get each match over with quickly. So let's give it a go. Some water. The reason I choose 15 lands is, I mean, that's a little over 1 in 3. I mean, that's like, I don't know what the exact percentage is, but it's, what, it's almost 35-40%. So that's, I think that's a lot. For a draft, you don't want to have to take any low land hands. And here we are, this is what we get. Now, your opponent goes first, but I'm really counting on a mountain if I don't. This leaves me with 20 cards that are not mountains, as well as 13 that are not lands and 13 are lands. Oh boy, this is not a good one. This is even worse. Oh, this, I should have kept that last one. Oh my gosh. Well, that is truly unfortunate. I should have kept that first hand. We'd be in the same boat. Alright, so let's play land. There is a third opponent in this game, and that is variance, unfortunately. We should run 17 lands, 16 lands. Yeah. That is such a bummer. Man, I should have kept that first hand. I was really thinking about it too. That is truly unfortunate. Wow.
analyzed and found wanting.
Oh. Do something, buddy. Might as well get it over with. Although,
Pursuing creativity. Defy convention.
Might as well just get this one over with. Okay, we're done. Not even worth playing. That is what happens. Alright, so 2 lands is going to be difficult to win any game. Let me just double check that I left 15 in there. 8 and 7, 15. Yeah, I don't. Okay. Well, on the plus side, it was a quick game. That is quite a silver lining. Okay, bare hands. That looks much better. Yeah, we're gonna keep this. Probably gonna play the Lazatep Reaver first. That way, in case if they're not doing anything, I've got 2 attackers. Yeah, I want the Burning Prophet out there first. Not sure what I would want to discard though, to be honest. 2-1. Let's attack with the Reaver, see what they do. I'm assuming they're going to keep their card. Now let's see what I draw, because if it's a land, I might discard the land. Not. No, I'm not going to do that. What the first thing I'm going to do is probably going to drop this guy. Scry. I will drop that one. Now, although I could discard it. That is what I'm going to do. I can't play that yet. So I'm going to keep that. I'm going to amass. This gives all my creatures menace, which I find quite helpful. And I will attack. And I will attack with all of them, because if he wants to block the Reaper, he's going to have to use both cards, and I can kill one of them. If not, he is in trouble. He might just take it. There he goes. But he might be hiding something nasty. You know, one thing I often do is I assume that they have all bad cards in their hand. That's probably a terrible mindset, but I assume that I got all the best cards in the draft, and that's just, I don't know why. There's no reason for that. It's just silly, but that's what happens. Let's see what he does here. He's got 4 lands. Kills that.
I'll have
no
you
problem.
in chains next time.
No problem. I don't mind. You better believe I am going to play this. Discard a card. This one. That one gets bigger. Ooh, do I want to pick that up? No, I think I'm actually going to drop it. Swamp. Okay, so I got my math on that. And I will attack with him because he will get through. Actually, I'm going to attack with this one and this one. Now keep in mind this heart. Now keep in mind the Heartfire deals 4 damage to any target, so I'm thinking they're not going to counter, although they are running blue. If we can cast Heartfire when their mana is tapped out, all I gotta do is get them down to 4 first. Which is only 7 damage away as opposed to 11, so that's good. I could use that to destroy a creature, but I may not have to. Pardon me. And I suppose there are times where that makes sense. 2 damage. There's that Sword's Thirst there. So I have 6. I can play these. I can play the Vraska, and I can play the Sword's Thirst. So let me attack first. Is that an instant? Yeah. Where you going? Play her. Oh, I am keeping that. Use your ability to create a 1/1 assassin.
Whatever I feel suits
Yeah, I'm
them.
just gonna attack. So let's attack with this. And this. Oh, juggling around, juggling around. 2/2. I'm gonna kill both of those. I think we're going to. We're gonna try and clear the board here, and the reason is because got that death board wizard coming out. No, she does attack. One of those.
Is that your best?
I am going to attack.
I've done things I'm not proud of.
Excuse me. That was the bad. Okay, so when it dies, that's automatically 1 damage. I've got 4 in my hand. It'd be really great if you let him through. He's got 2 cards, so let's see where this goes. What do we have here? So, Planeswalkers. Let's talk about Planeswalkers for a second. As far as this set is concerned, you know, there's 36 Planeswalkers or whatever that came out with the set, and that's worth noting because I have noticed that people are indeed frothing to get
I guess
the
today's your lucky
Planeswalkers
day.
and play them in this new set, and more power to them. A lot of them are really good. However, I'm not convinced that they're all that good. But people play them anyway, and and also it draws a lot of attackers. It draws more attackers than it should, and so use that to your advantage if you can. People kind of making the wrong choices for their creatures. Now this I can draw cards with. That will help me. Let's attack first. I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna trash 3 of my swamps probably. 1, 2, 3. on the turret ogre. I think we're in good shape here. Let's, what is this? Menace. Let's keep going. So they're at 10. I've got 1 here, 5 there, 2 there. Make them start discarding their cards. He has to block this. I'll take that too. Let's attack. See what he does here. If he blocks with the lifelink, we haste fire it. If he blocks with both of those, we kill it. Catch my drift. If he blocks here, it dies. I was gonna say, there's no way he does all that. So, what is mine? Yeah, we are gonna kill that. That'll do. Any target? Oh, let's finish that off. Yeah. He attacks with that flying again. Okay, we got enough lands. Who knows what we're gonna draw, but we got enough lands to make him trash his hand a little bit, which would be good because this will deal 2 damage to him. So I've got 4, 5, 6. If he doesn't attack, there's 4. So 4, 4. What is the trample? Okay, let's see what we got. Alright, so let's do this first.
If you surrender now,
Discard a
now's the
card.
time for tea. A mind is a terrific thing to
That's 2
waste.
damage, that puts him at 7. This will put him at 3. Let's see what he does. I got enough if he, I mean, he has to block. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, that kills it. But I get rid of his Hydra there. That might not have been a smart move, buddy. Ooh. I am very sorry to say. Let's go ahead and do this. Creature. Sacrifice a creature. Submit. And boom. Good game, buddy. Okay. Like I said, red and black. As long as you have more than 2 land to work with, it's actually pretty decent. So that's pretty much it. That's a little bit of deck tech, a little bit of lessons learned. I guess I should kind of recap for you. Number 1 is people are going to be drawing planeswalkers, and they're going to be using them, so be prepared for removal. Black seems to be the best color for this. Red is another good color for it. If you want to survive a lot of what people are going to throw at you, do that. The finales, when people get them, they're going to be excited. They might try to use them, but that's going to be very difficult to play in the 40 card deck format. So I would probably, and there's not going to be a whole lot of combos, and I've tried some of the combos in some of these sealed drafts, and they just don't work that well. It's just like any other kind of draft where you basically, I say sealed draft, I mean just a sealed tournament. It's going to be creature heavy, combat trick heavy. Use the planeswalkers, yes, but also come prepared to remove planeswalkers specifically. Damage that does damage to any target, or things that specifically remove them or easily remove them. And put your own in there to draw their attackers away. So people seem to be using a lot of them. They seem to be attacking them even if they don't need to. So keep that in mind and try and keep that in your back pocket as an advantage. So anyway, like I said, black seems to be a really strong color. Red, I mean, I've seen some kind of white weenie and white and red, but black and red has done me the best so far. So anyway, if you made it around this far, I appreciate you watching. Hit that subscribe and like button, and we'll see you next time. Bye.